about digital literacy and how important it is to learn, but we can see how it will actually improve your life. We understand the struggle. To give you concrete examples of the types of digital literacy skills you can obtain easily, we'll make it simple to see how digital literacy can improve your life in many aspects. Digital literacy means having the skills you need to live, learn, and work in society where communication and access to information is increasingly through digital technologies like internet platforms, social media, and mobile devices. We'll go over examples for the home, the classroom, the workplace, and for our own personal hobbies and endeavors. Some would fit into multiple categories, but we choose the one that was most applicable to. We want to understand how quickly your life can be improved with enhanced digital literacy. So listen to learn more.
Digital literacy in the home. Obtaining basic skills around the house will be the backbone of your ability to integrate them into other aspects of your life. These skills are some of the easiest to learn and integrate into your daily routine, which is one of the best ways to start improving your technical skills. By developing your everyday skills, you'll be able to navigate through many resources, find information, make use of useful cutting-edge apps, reach out to more of your loved ones, and much more. Computer skills. Understanding how the hardware and software of the computer works, and how computers process and deliver information to you is something many people skim over, don't bother to learn in depth. However, they are very important components of digital learning.
Communication. This is one of the key skills you can gain, and it's the reason many people want to get online in the first place. Setting up an email account with a service like Gmail, or setting up an online video chat profile with a website like Skype can greatly improve your ability to communicate with others.
Social media. Right in the line with the communications, social media helps you keep up to date on what's going on with your family, friends, the latest news, and so much more. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are three main networks you can start setting up accounts for you if you want to increase your online social presence.
Internet navigation. Getting on the internet and actually knowing how to find what you're looking for is key. Understanding how to find information with service like Google Search is a good way to start.
Making use of personal device and apps. Obtaining your own device such as desktop, computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone is one of the best ways to hone your skills. Using your device regularly and integrating them into your daily routine is the best way to learn new things and practice your current skills.
Whether you're a student or teacher in a classroom, or an instructor or participant in an adult learning course, you cannot ignore that digital technologies are part of learning. Whether you're learning yourself or helping others learn, these skills will help you advance your abilities in the classroom. Online courses. Learning never stops. There are great resources online for taking free and some paid educational courses, even out of university institutions. Check out websites, start learning and expand your knowledge on a variety of topics, including courses on digital literacy. Word processors, spreadsheet generators, and presentation software. The ability to use these types of computer programs used to be noteworthy on resumes, but today, it's mandatory for many office-based jobs. Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint are probably the most popular programs to master, but Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides are great to learn too.
Safely storing company data. The data your company creates and stores is very important. Therefore, you need to make sure to choose a secure service to keep your company files with, as well as inform employees about proper practices when it comes to storing data. Make sure your co-workers understand how digital data is stored and secured, and more importantly, how not to lose it.
Choosing an accurate platform to showcase your content and media. How your business conduct outreach is very important. But there are many more than one way to describe what your company does. The ability to recognize the best way to use digital media to present information is a very valuable skill.
Colleague collaboration. Many positions require working as a part of a team. If your work requires input from multiple people, consider learning how to use a service like Dropbox, Google Drive, or Evernote. These services help you to get work done as a part of a team by allowing your team members to see real-time updates, changes made to project documents.
Creating a professional online profile. Once you've got all your skills down, make sure you set up a LinkedIn profile to showcase everything you can do to a future employee. If you are the boss, be sure to check out LinkedIn and other online network of professionals to see what your potential future employees can do.
Digital literacy for your personal hobbies and endeavors. Not as much of a buzzword of these other categories, but honing skills to help pursue your own goals or find ways to make your hobbies easier or more fun is equally as important. Today, gaining publicity and showing off your talent is all about being online and doing it well. Creating your own website. If you have a great idea or collection of your work to show off, but you have no coding experience, try a drag and drop website builder like Wix or Weebly. You can learn how to use it as you can go and create absolutely anything you can imagine. Video creation and editing. Knowing how to work with digital video is a great skill for your personal life. In addition, many people find success creating a good recurring series of video online. If you're serious about this but don't have your website, start your own YouTube channel and get your videos
Being computer literate is necessary to train function capacity that allows one to become more successful, either at home, school, work, or even when searching for a stipend. Over the last hundreds of decades, the environment has been rapidly changed and has evolved into a digital cyber environment. We fit this new modernized world. We first need to know what cyber literacy is and why it is important. Cyber literacy vital roles in our society are necessary tools for citizens to have in this growing information age. It is a wide range of skills which necessary to emerge successful and adapt to the digital world. Since the print mediums are facing stagnation, the ability to grasp information found online becomes important. People and students who lack digital literacy skills may soon find themselves tough to gain access to information which is available online. We are now amidst of a pandemic where everything around us revolves in this called technology. Everything we do, we relay to media or technology, and also we get information with the help of technology.
What are the cyber threats and what do about them? So, for the information of everyone, you've likely heard about the cyber threat thrown around the media. But what exactly are these cyber threats? A cyber threat or a cybersecurity threat is a malicious act that seeks to damage a data, steal a data, or disrupt digital life. So in general, cyber attacks include threats like computer viruses, data breaches, and denial of services or attacks. However, there are so many cyber threats. So what are some of the common cyber threats? So in 1950s, the word cyber referred to cybernetics, the science of understanding the control and movement of machine and animals. So cyber threats was stealing machines, especially to our computers. This was followed by the cyber standing for computerized. So that's literally our computer. It was heated, the computer. Also, we have a modern cyber threats today. The term is almost exclusively used to describe information security matters because it's hard to visualize how digital signals traveling across a wire can represent an attack. We've taken to visualizing the digital phenomenon as a physical one. So we have the cyber attack. It is an attack that is mounted against us, meaning our digital devices. I don't know if it was only hitting the computers. Maybe it could hit also the cell phones, right? Because cell phones have Windows. They also have we also have Android and iOS, so I think there's a malware or software there that can trigger viruses that it can we can consider it as a cyber threat. So why protect from cybersecurity threats? So cyber threats are a big deal. Cyber attacks can cause electrical blackouts, failure of military equipment, and breaches of national security secrets. They can result in the theft or valuable sensitive data like medical records. They can disrupt phone and computer networks or paralyze systems, making data unavailable. So it's not an exaggeration to say that cyber threats may affect the functioning of life as we know it. So sama na. It could naka-indicate that cyber threats also attack security secrets from medical records or any records that was indicated to your computer. So it was like also hacking, I don't know, but it was a threat for the security of your secrets in a computer. So next would be wait. So next would be the most common types of cyber threats. So this is it. So these are the examples. So we have first the malware. Malware software that performs a malicious task on a target device's network, corrupting data on taking over a system. So these cyber threats all focuses on taking over the system. So dasalag sa system, guys. So that was happen in your malware if the threats are in there. So next, the phishing. So some of you familiar to the phishing, right? Okay, phishing, an email-borne attack that involves tricking the email recipient into disclosing confidential information or downloading malware by clicking on hyperlink in a message. So sa mga expert, guys, feeling ko dasig lang gid ni sa ilang phishing, especially to the computer literate. Next is spear phishing. So it was also a form of phishing. Spear phishing, a more sophisticated form of phishing, where the attacker learns about the victim and impersonates someone he or she knows the trust. So amo na, guys, kay makita nyo sa Facebook, di ba may mga dummy account, so be careful. Next would be Trojans or Trojans. I don't know what is the proper term. So we have the Trojans, Trojans, named after the Trojan horse of an ancient Greek history. The Trojan is a type of malware that enters a target system looking like one thing, standard piece of software, but then lets out a malicious code and runs inside the whole system. So this is one of the example of also. Ransomware. Next would be the ransomware, an attack that involves encrypting data on the target system and demanding a ransom in exchange for letting the user have access to the data again. These attacks range from low-level nuisance or serious incidents like the locking down an entire city of another municipality government data in 2018. So that was just an example, guys. So grabe sa mag-target sa system demanding a ransom in exchange or letting the user access to the data again. So grabe ang ransomware. So remember that, guys, sa ransomware, it's so very serious. So last next last three, attack on LAT devices. LAT devices like industrial sensors are vulnerable to people types of cyber threats. These include hackers taking over the devices to make it part of the DDoS, I don't know what's the meaning of this, attack, and unauthorized access to data being collected by the device given their numbers, graphic, distribution, and frequently out-of-date operating system. LAT devices are a prime target of malicious actors. So that's attacks on LAT devices, especially to your phones. Pwede gid dyan. So naka-indicate this is a type of cyber threat that includes hacker taking over the device. Diba? It can take over all of the data in your device. So be careful attacks. So to that attacks. Data breaches. Last two. A data breach is a theft of data by a malicious actor. Motivates for a data breaches include crime, a desire, embarrassment, or institution, or audience hack, or espionage. So what also we have it, the data breaches. So be careful of your data, guys. Kung magtao ka sa tao, it is because it can twist a story and can make a story into a crime. Okay, so our last would be the malware on mobile apps. So malware mobile apps, devices are vulnerable to malware attacks just like other computing hardware. Attackers may embed malware in app downloads, mobile website, or phishing, also emails and text messages. Once compromised, mobile devices can give a malicious actor an access to personal information, location, data, financial accounts, and more. So guys, be careful to your mobile apps, especially kung magkanto bala ka mo sa mga computer shops nga do unknown kaninyo. So for me, ano lang gid, be careful with your especially IP location, especially your mga HTTPS bala kung pwede nila i-copy paste alin, for example your Facebook, the Facebook, to tell you guys, pwede nila ma-hack if they can get your Gmail or your number, simple as that, as in kadasig. I have a friend that experienced that kind of a problem. So na-hack niya nga the person or the person take her number para daw for something, I don't know, but sadly get to grow, yeah. And also the I don't know, it's OTP ang iyang the 4-digit number nga password, I don't know, it's OTP, what do you call that? Yes, that's it. Kuha iya nga code nga na send siya kay Abia Trusted. So be careful, kid. So